And that is the way we start.
I just
Cheers.
spilled. I just spilled on my computer. That was not good.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's okay. I'll just use my own T-shirt to wipe it up. That's how we do it.
Well, that's how we do it. We spill things all over the place. I also spilled a little bit here on my keyboard, but it should be all right.
Man, 200 episodes. Do you think we would did you think we'd be here?
I thought we would be here sooner. Actually, we had a pretty good cadence, and then goddamn COVID got in the way.
COVID, and a couple kids, which are blessed. One of those things are blessings. The other is not. The other is
Not so
is
much.
the opposite of a blessing. Yeah, man. How you been?
Been all right, man. Well, let me take a quick sip of this beer, Modelo's.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a Big Wave.
Big Wave. I don't think I've ever had that.
Yeah, I drank these on my wedding / honeymoon.
Oh, okay.
It's
is
from,
that a Hawaiian beer?
Yep, from the Big Island, brewed in Kona Brewing Company, and it is like a golden ale. Tastes really light.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really easy to sip on. This is all I had in my fridge, so there you go.
Yeah, the 12 packs of Modelo's go by pretty fast, so I did have to go get some today. I'm not proud of that, but it's just the way it is.
Are you a beer a night kind of guy? I'm turning into a beer a night kind of guy.
I am, yeah, for sure. Like I'll have a beer here and there. I try not to do it every day. For a little bit, I stopped the beer. When I say a little bit, maybe like 2 weeks. And I ended up just burning through the whiskey that I had in my house, which I'm not saying that's any better, but I definitely was enjoying a glass of whiskey at night. During our last episode, I ran through probably half a bottle of Gentleman's Jack.
During the Craig episode?
Yeah.
While we were talking to him, I don't even think I noticed that.
I think in the video I do see that I was like sipping on my cup, but I had the bottle and everything here, so I guess
you're doing some secret refills. Yeah, some sneaky refills.
It was so sneaky because I did end up messaging Carla if she could bring me an ice, and she did, and I think that was not noticed in the recording at all.
Oh my god!
But here we are, man. So when we started this journey, 200 episodes, 100 episodes seemed far enough, and then that like snuck up on us, and it just when we did our 100th episode, it was our big end of year recap with the boys, with the group, and now here we are, obviously at a different time, not quite at the end of the year, but I mean it's COVID's still out there. Have you do you feel the normalcy settling back in? I mean, we've done a couple shows, because that's what drove me to saying like I thought we were going to be here sooner, because the way Chicago was prior pandemic, we didn't even know what show to cover on a weekly basis.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Yes and no. I mean, I just became an uncle yesterday. So
congrats.
Yeah, thanks. And I got to go get a test Friday or Saturday, and I'm going to be wearing a mask seeing Colin, the newborn, and I don't even know if I'll hold him. So that doesn't feel like normal,
But I mean, at least they're letting you visit, bro. Like, I mean, I had 2 kids over COVID, and we spent those days at the hospital by ourselves. Like, I couldn't even go get food. I had to eat whatever they were giving me, because we couldn't even go to the cafeteria.
You couldn't even go to the calf, bro?
No. Well, I had a certain hour to go, and obviously the hour, at least for Emma, my 1-year-old, when she was born, I think they gave me the time slot of from 4 to 5. I can go to the cafeteria if I wanted to go get something from there, and at that point there's nothing. Like, unless I wanted something off of the vending machine, like that's as good as it got. Jeez. But yeah, with Ivan,
just wiped clean, huh?
They were a little more
just eating things.
Yeah, they were a little bit more loose, and I got to go there a couple times, but yeah, no visits for sure. So, I mean, it's pretty cool that they're letting you guys back in there.
Yeah, he might. I don't know. I don't know how long does it take for a kid to come home, like out of the
Um, yeah,
hospital?
it
Does it
depends. I think,
varies?
yeah, it depends on natural labor versus C-section, and but usually it's an average. I think 2 to 3 days at the most,
Okay.
unless they decide
So
to
yeah, I don't know
keep
if
it a little bit
I
longer.
don't know if I'll see him at the hospital then. He might already be
Oh,
home.
okay, true.
Uh,
There's a chance that they're home.
because it happened yesterday is
Hmm.
when he was born. Yesterday, like early morning, I think. So
Oh, okay. So he's gonna get the full 48 hours and probably get to go home if everything
yeah,
goes well.
yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah, I mean like I said, like it doesn't feel normal that I have to, I will go through those precautions 100%.
Yeah.
And even if the mother and the father, who I know very well, they're Margaret's brother is the father.
Hmm.
Even if they're like, "Hey, don't come," I would be like, "Sure," like
Yeah, you'll respect that.
I'll see him
Hmm.
eventually. Like I'm not like it doesn't have to be rushed. I'm his uncle forever. so,
Right.
um, so yeah. Sorry, I'll turn my phone off, but yeah, I'm 100% willing to go through the precautions, but they don't feel normal. So yeah, some things do feel normal, some things don't. And it was because I was in Cleveland, which I will wait to hopefully if we have the real Jeremy Zaha join the stream, we can get into that. But I was in Cleveland
Yeah.
at the Bears game this past weekend. They don't have a mask mandate.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, so I haven't seen anyone this week, but except Margaret, but I guess I could be considered high risk. Like I feel fine, but I'm just gonna get tested anyway. So
You're
no
doing the right
mask
thing.
mandate in the state of Ohio. I
Well,
don't think.
over here, like we were sick last week. Um, and it said had to because she was sick, she couldn't go back to school, so she was home all week pretty much. Um, and for the first time, I actually did the at-home tests. Um,
Oh, right. Yeah, tell me about
yeah.
those.
Obviously, like I was once we knew that we had to like, I mean, once we knew that Itzel was sick, like I panicked, right? Not panicked, but I was like high alert. I gotta figure something out. She's going to school full time, so the risk is always there. And I have two other little ones at home, Carla and myself. So
Mhm.
once she got sick, I went out to Walgreens, got a couple at home tests, and it was tricky trying to get my 6-year-old to do a COVID test. Like it's not fun as an adult, and as a kid, I'm sure that wasn't fun for her. But we managed to get through it. We tested twice over the course of 1 week,
Yeah.
and they were both negative, but just still for precautionary purposes, I couldn't make it out to Freelance Underground. Like this is a show that I was looking forward to since last year. Freelance Underground ran a show on Saturday at Thornton's Distillery, I believe that's the
Right.
name. So
It
I
was
was
in
pretty.
Thornton, Illinois. I don't know what the name of the distillery was. Was it a distillery
Oh,
called Thornton?
maybe not. Maybe yeah, the place is called the suburb or whatnot is called Thornton's, but it was a
Yeah.
distillery nonetheless, and I wanted to make it out there, but I couldn't. I wouldn't feel right, just knowing that, we were somewhat sick. I was somewhat sick. Itel was pretty sick. The little ones got sick as well. Carla was the one that was 100% healthy throughout the whole time.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was a bummer. I know Gali's running a show, Gali Mania, this Sunday, which I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, I'm able to make that. That's going to be out of the Cicero Stadium. I think they've ran there once before,
That's
but
I mean, that this is supposed to be the biggest show of the year, right? It has the word
yeah,
mania in it. So
right.
one would think.
I know that La Parca family is gonna be in the house, which is big. Oh, and we have a guest joining us.
Do we?
We sure do. I am gonna bring you in, Mr. Jeremy Saha.
Well,
Yo,
hello. Are we live?
We are
we are
live.
live. We're live, pal.
I can't just start swearing and saying
You
offensive
could do
things.
whatever you want. I mean,
Yeah, that's not of your nature, but if
Yeah,
you
no.
wanted
I thought I would do that.
we were just talking about yeah. I'm getting
past and upcoming shows.
Well, yeah, that's what we were
A
talking
little
about.
bit.
Nice.
But I'm getting a COVID test because I got to see someone Sunday. But because you and I were probably in that stadium with a bunch of maskless people. But yeah, the game is the weekend.
Yeah. How about that game?
How about it?
The real Jeremy Zaha is a Cleveland's fan.
Cleveland Browns.
The Brownies, huh?
I
got barked at a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of barking in general. I mean, you weren't that. Well, I guess you were across the field from the dog pound.
I was in 101.
Yeah, which I think is the opposite side of the stadium from the dog pound.
Yeah, I'm talking about at the tailgate, man. There's people like barking.
Oh,
we're all having fun with each other, and like, so first of all, Browns fan base is very loyal, awesome fan base. Second of all, tailgate spot was awesome, really cool tailgate spot. But nothing will make you want to hit a stranger than someone like barking over your shoulder. Let me tell you, that my buddy was just like, there was a couple people taking it too far. Always going to be like, I'm not just saying those are the Cleveland people or Browns fans. Like there's people, you'll find people at Bears tailgates like that as well. But yeah, it was an experience for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel bad that Justin Fields just got no protection the entire game against one of the better defensive lines in the league.
Yeah.
But,
even Clowney was teeing off.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Well, they had to like quadruple team Myles Garrett. So it's just like, oh, well, let's let everyone else go.
Were they doing that? It didn't feel like it. Like,
well, they pretended to, but then Myles Garrett just got around anyway. But
yeah,
9 sacks.
Did you guys go out there together, or you just happened to meet up out there?
No, we never even saw each other. We were gonna see each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were gonna see each other at the tailgate, but my breakfast plans went too late.
Okay.
And by the time I would have made it to the tailgate, Charlie wouldn't have been there anyway. He'd been in the stadium. So
yeah.
And I assume
I actually thought this was like you guys saw each other over there, had a couple beers, and then
we were in contact the whole time. It was a weird situation. Yeah, because it was a weird situation because it was like we talked about going, and then Jeremy wasn't going to go.
Yeah,
and then I have a friend down there, so then I made a bunch of plans through this friend, which I was going to probably stay there anyways. But then I made like my travel plans while Jeremy was out. And then I was texting Nix. Did you end up going with Nix?
No, he didn't end up going.
Okay. So I was texting Nix, and then I think he might have brought it up to you because after I was texting Nix, I was like, hey, I'm going to be there. I got a text from you. It says like, wait, I might be back in.
Yeah, he started to get into my ear. I was like, oh, man, yeah, I could swing it. And then he didn't end up going. It just went. But luckily, I have a friend in Cleveland.
Okay.
So I just went to the game with him.
Yeah. I took an 8-hour Greyhound bus there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's something I think needs to be shared with everyone. What does Greyhound look like in the year of 2021?
I want to point out that the Greyhound bus going to Milwaukee, leaving out of the same station, like South Loop, was packed. So grateful I wasn't on that bus. 150 times grateful that I didn't take a Greyhound bus to Milwaukee. This bus was not packed at all. So I didn't have to talk to a soul. I don't think I said a single word to a soul except the bus driver. So that helps when you don't have to talk to strangers.
Yeah.
Because I think stereotypically the crew on there can be of different sort. Like just you hear stories, right? You hear stories about some of these buses, like the Mega Bus and the Grey. Like some of these like thriftier buses, I guess I'll say, they're more cost effective, and sometimes people on there can just do weird shit. But so I stayed away. Didn't have to sit next to anyone either. It was not bad. Like my hotspot wasn't working on my computer, so I had to get a little creative on how I was basically just on my phone a lot, but all the seats had 2 plugs in the middle.
The whole time I'm like, why aren't you napping during this time, bro? Like, fuck.
I think it was because like it was at 11 a.m.
Shit, take it when you can, dude.
Yeah, I slept like a little bit, but I don't know. I was hyped. I was jacked for the game, which I thought was going to go completely differently. So did a lot of. I actually talked to a lot of people in a lot of just like Cleveland people, and they were all like, "Yeah, we actually think like Justin." I mean, like, I'm not saying he's going to be bad. I still don't think he's going to be bad, but they had a lot of high hopes for the game. They're like, "We think we'll beat you, but I think it'll be like really close." And I was like, "Yeah, I kind of got the same feeling," and it was just not even close at all.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you're also to remember Justin Fields had his college highlights at Ohio State University.
Right. There was people in Buckeye gear there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone, I think, was excited to see Justin Fields do well. They just wanted the
Yeah.
Browns to do better. And then I think that's why everyone just felt bad.
Yeah, I didn't really get
How
any
bad it
heckling.
went.
I didn't get any heckling coming out of the stadium.
No. I think
you just felt bad.
yeah, it's just like, oh man, and because the Browns have been there not that long ago.
True.
So,
No, we made a lot of similarities when we were talking to people. We're like, yeah, we could be like cousins in a way. Not like not last year because you guys were good last year, but just like you guys have been through so much suffering as well that like we forget about all of it, you know. But
yeah,
mhm.
but this is the year. There's no more sadness in the Cleveland Browns.
Well, there's no sadness in the Cleveland Browns, but can you tell us about the pain that the PWTs is suffering over the those orders?
Yeah, let's get an update on that. Are your fingers raw?
I mean, I will say this. I have a visceral reaction to that CM Punk shirt. I was at a board game convention in Indianapolis a couple weekends ago, and I saw someone walking in with the ringer, and I was like, "Oh no, it's following me everywhere I go." But I think we're definitely we're getting there. Like we're through the sale. We're gonna start like there's light at the end of the tunnel. But I mean, Dynamite's happening right now. There could be a huge thing dropping that again destroys us, but it's a good problem to have. I'm not really complaining.
Yeah.
I actually, Chris, have you gotten your Pentel Sierra Miedo figure yet?
I did.
Yeah,
I got it. It came separately. I like when I first got my initial because I ordered a Mad Nix t-shirt and another t-shirt. I can't remember. Like those came in. Then I'm like, wait, the order's not complete. Like the whole reason for me ordering shirts is because I ordered the Penta, but that came in separately.
Yeah, for the when like a new wave is released, the figures are shipped separately just because it's just easier to have a team directly linked to the figures.
Got it.
Did you seal it with a kiss and put like a spray of nice smelling scent on Chris's?
I would have if I didn't see it. If I didn't see it until after it was packaged on the pallet. And then I saw, I was like, oh, I know exactly where this is going.
Let me throw in a couple micro brawlers.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
No, micro brawlers. I used to collect those things.
I remember you collect like the first
or
second series. You bought them all, right?
I once had a complete collection, basically up until January of last year. I had I was 100% complete on every micro brawler.
Yeah, I remember seeing a picture of like you even like bought a ring where you were like displaying them or something like that. Yeah,
my old office. My old office. I had
a few, and I have apparently this like the Taz is worth something.
Yeah, Taz. I think
I like that one.
I think I ended up selling mine for like $100.
Oh,
damn,
wow.
That seems high for those.
Yeah, no.
I mean, are they? I got a Punk. I'm sure that's
Punk's not as rare.
No, okay.
Are they all kind? Did they all kind of have their hands crossed in a way?
No, those are just
poses. Some are like this.
Yeah, there's all different poses.
The one that was hard to get was Penta.
Okay.
Oh, that one's cool.
Oh,
doing the Zero Fear.
Yeah, and then then I got the Phoenix. The Phoenix was easier to find.
Yeah.
But that's all I got. And the Penta actually was a gift from our friend Alan.
Oh, nice.
You're missing that Mad Nix micro brawler.
I missed out on that.
Yep. I also missed out on it because I was on the phone when it went on sale.
Because it went on sale like it was like on the weekend on a weekend, right? It was on a Saturday or something
Something
like
like
that.
that. Yeah. And I guess was stuck on the call. I was like, I need to get, but I also didn't think it would sell out in like
You're
20
rushing the
minutes.
call. Like,
I actually because
Three.
he it was what 50,
150.
150. Oh
Yeah.
well. I mean, I know that Frank the Clown is still on sale.
Yeah.
He
Well,
has
that
a-
was-
buying them?
That's 300. So it's a little bit
Oh,
more.
but it's Frank the Clown, right? You would expect. I
is.
don't know.
It is.
yeah. We talked to Craig Mitchell last week. That episode's out, and he's like, "What did he say?" He's like, "You hate him so much, you watch him so closely."
Yep.
That's what he said like multiple times, and I was just like, "Damn, I feel like that line sticks." It's just a new way to describe him.
Yeah.
I think the line sticks with you.
I mean, it's crazy that the next freelance show is basically revolved all around him. Like,
yeah,
if you'd
he's
have
on the
told me
poster
that,
3
if you would have
times.
told me that like 3 years ago, I'd be like, there's no way freelance to do it. But I mean, it makes sense now.
Yeah. It's called Killer Clown. Killer Clowns.
Killer
No.
Clowns, I think. Yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right. I think you finally got it. Wow, 200 episodes, and we
Hey.
get the show name right first time. Let's clap it up there.
Let's hope they don't bring that summer one, like summer hot, wet, and juicy, or whatever that was.
Wet hot American Summer, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
We had a tweet, not to cut anyone off. We had a tweet from Graham Bagshaw, one of our loyal listeners. I think he's in the Virginia area, I want to say. He said he's listening. He says, I was at the Browns game when they went 0-15 and won the final game of the season. It was so awesome.
Nice. See that in that situation, like you don't want to be the team. At that point, they would have been the second team to go 0-16. The first team being the Detroit Lions. So like you never want to be that 0-16 team. But then the next year, when they were in the same position, it was kind of like maybe we should just be the 0-16 team. And then they were, and they were parade about it.
With Hugh Jackson, right? That was Hugh Jackson year.
And then he wasn't fired yet. They let him go one more year. He didn't make it through the next year, but man,
I like how you have an appropriate name. You probably named yourself before coming in here. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really happy that I'm able to be on episode 200 because the Two Heels in the Face podcast was the first podcast I was ever on. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know Chris at all. I knew Charlie from college.
Redbirds, baby.
Oh, that's good. I didn't even know I've been a guest 4 times.
Yeah,
Are you
we had
counting
the YouTube rabbit hole? That was 3 episodes.
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
count them in.
So then I've been 5 times, I think.
Really, the first one, right?
The first one we did like the full thing.
Yeah, and then the 3 episodes, and then you came back to do
I
all.
did
That's
come
right.
back.
Were you on
I
a Warrior?
did.
Did you get
That's
into
a
some
5.
Warrior table action once, maybe?
I don't know. I usually, when you guys are doing that, I just kind of hover around you. I would get like the one autograph I needed for my magazine, and then just be like,
Yes.
Oh, that wrestling magazine.
yeah. Which, I don't know if you heard, John Cena is going to be at C2E2.
Oh shit!
Oh,
When is that happening?
it's usually around
December.
March, April.
It's
oh,
December. Yeah, it's a 2021 C2E2, so they just kind of pushed it to December because
Got
they're
it,
like,
got it.
there's no way where it's happening in March, and they were right. It would have never happened in March.
Yeah. So that line, how long is that line going to be?
I don't even.
I mean, I just hope you can see them.
imagine. Yeah, it won't be able to see. I don't need to see him. I just need to see that pen move on that. To see a ghost.
Put him behind a
Signing it?
curtain and just a very, very strong wrist will like come out and just sign it. And then he'll just pull his hand back.
That is fine. I don't even need to see the hand. I mean, I just need to see that pen move. That's all I need to see.
Oh, it's so good. Forgive me if you feel I'm continually posting the link. For anyone else that wants to join,
Well,
they can.
I mean,
Yeah, go
Jeremy,
ahead.
if you have not, participated in the Warrior Wrestling wrestling buffet line that we do at the table, I have some questions from that. So you can choose. Do you want to take a question from the salad bar, a hot plate, or dessert?
Well, I just ate dinner, so let's stick with dessert.
Dessert.
Yummy.
All right. So let's just do a random selection here. I'm just scrolling without looking.
I've never
Who-
murdered anyone. Oh, sorry.
Who would be the other two wrestlers at your table for three?
Oh, this is when that
Wow.
that show on the E network was hot.
Yeah.
Are you discarding everyone from the what is that? The Flight from Hell?
Probably. Probably. I don't know. It would probably be.
I mean, X-Pac was on that flight, and I would chill with X-Pac.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So it'd definitely be comedy wrestler. I mean,
I was
If we're-
expecting to hear something like that.
if we're doing anyone that's ever lived,
Yeah.
one wrestler I would like to be there would probably be Sweet and Sour Larry Sweeney. Do you guys know anything about?
I don't.
I do not.
So he was big in the independent scene. I think he wrestled for Chikara a lot. But in like the early 2000s, and he would wrestle like around Chicago, like the local Chicago indies.
Okay.
And he was one of the first people that was like truly a comedy wrestler. He would defend the it was the Texarkana. I think it was the Texarkana Television Championship.
Okay.
Which he defended in Illinois on a show that's not on TV. Like it was just a title he carried just to defend everywhere. And he was the first person I ever saw do the pull the underwear down or to pull the tights down to show off your ass.
Okay.
And just like kind of laid the groundwork for some of the the comedy wrestling that I grew to kind of love.
Right.
So I'd probably put him there, and then Kikutaro would be the next one.
Kiku. Okay.
Those, I think that combo,
That's so good.
I think would be really entertaining. I just sit there and listen to them talk.
This is Mr. Sweeney.
That's Larry Sweeney.
Yeah, I was just Googling pictures of him too, or Google imaging.
I would
That's the
definitely.
belt you're talking about.
Yep, I would
Mhm.
definitely recommend people looking for some of his matches. I know for a while he was like a manager too in Ring of Honor.
Okay.
Kind of like peak Ring of Honor in like the early 2000s. But yeah, definitely someone that people should check out. Who would
Yeah, I
you
wonder
guys
what he's
do?
doing now?
Oh, he passed away. That's
Oh.
the sad part.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
This is Kiku for anybody that doesn't know him. He did a couple freelance shows, didn't he?
he did. He did. I think I don't
He
remember
did the
if-
spot of the pulling down the pants on himself.
Yes. He I don't know if I can't remember, like my brain is so fried. I've watched so much wrestling. But I don't know if I saw this of his at freelance or someone told me about this.
hmm
But there was one show, the Kikutaro. I don't remember who he was wrestling, which makes me think I probably didn't see this. That's probably something someone told me. But they start the match. He gets rolled up and loses right away. And he gets on the microphone and says, No, please, please, please. I've traveled from Japan. Let's restart the match. Like I've come so far. Let's restart.
I feel like I've seen this too.
Yeah, I don't know. and I
Is
can't
it
remember
on the diaries, the Coco Bena
maybe
diaries?
that might be. That might be where I saw it. I don't know. I just remember like that is one of the greatest, most creative spots ever. Like to just literally lose within 30 seconds and be like, no, please, please. I'm so ashamed. Like, please
Mhm.
let's restart the match. I think they restarted and it went on and he still lost, but
Right.
I don't think he's won a match in a long time.
Yeah. As a comedy wrestler, I mean, you can get by on losing so much,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's still exciting. You know.
Quick
Still
shout out
enticing.
to our friend Alan, who just congratulated us at 200 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to point that out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you just one more dessert question here.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm not looking. Clicking. Who has or had the best in-ring gear?
It's easy. Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah.
I can argue with that.
Yeah,
That's a really good one.
It's like amazing. I've never said this publicly, but because I don't think it'll ever really happen, I'm okay to share it. I once dabbled with dressing as Jushin Liger for Halloween, like the full gear.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'd be labeled the old retired Jushin Thunder Liger because I'm not in great shape. At least definitely not in-ring active Jushin Liger shape. And I just walk around and I do like the heart punch, but like if I fall over afterwards, I pretend. I mean, I would never do this.
I mean,
but the
Jeremy,
idea would be,
if this happens, you can always cash in your ticket for the Halloween Battle Royal.
oh man. I mean, at this point, I am undefeated as a manager in the Halloween Battle Royal.
That's true.
So
Very true.
I don't know if I want to risk that.
Just go out on top. Do you have photos of this, of any part of the like half costume or half dressed, or?
No, I've never actually done it.
Okay.
It's just the idea. I think it'd
Just
be
the
really
idea.
enjoyable.
Yeah. That would be fantastic.
Who would you guys say for that?
The table.
The
question?
table?
The table
gear?
for three, or the best in-ring gear?
No, you know what? I'm gonna say Chris, the table for three, Charlie, the best gear.
Okay. Chris, do you want to go first? Or do you
Sure.
want to? Do you want to?
Well, let me think a little bit, but
Do you think-
because I already
yeah,
had an
okay.
answer for the other one, but go on.
all right.
It's your
so
guys'
we're gonna
show.
kick-
Just
we're gonna
change it.
kick Chris out of the
I
show.
don't-
Joking. So I want to give an honorable mention first to Kylie's Charmander gear, because when that was first revealed at Zello, I fucking lost my mind in the crowd, because we didn't know it was gonna be. We knew about the Pikachu gear, and you saw like the orange boots first. You saw like the orange lace on the trunks. You were getting like hints of orange. So I should have put
I don't think I ever noticed that.
being a Pokemon trainer and once a competitive battler in my prime. I should have put together the orange, but then when she had like a shirt, like her shirt on, when she took her shirt off and to reveal the rest of her gear, it was the Charmander.
Oh,
face.
I thought you were saying that this was like over like couple matches that she would like.
No. Just like she came out with like a one of her t-shirts on over her gear.
Mhm.
And then when she revealed to see the Charmander gear, I fucking lost it. I just marked out over that gear because I'm such a still to this day, huge Pokemon fan, and will continue to play that game as I grow old. So I want to get an honorable mention to that. I think, I mean, both of my answers are very biased. So I think one of the coolest Sting outfits for me is obviously, the Great American Bash Sting with the gear. I guess I'm including face paint in this a little bit. I don't know if that's part of gear or not.
I would say so. It's your get up. Like that's how you will go out to the ring and you wrestling. So
yeah, Great American Bash 1990 with the jacket. I think he had the jacket then. If he doesn't have the jacket, include the jacket. Or there's a really cool like yellow pants with a purple scorpion look, and I think that showed up in a video game recently. It might have been either like a darker blue or a purple scorpion, yellow pants, and then the face paint to match with the blonde hair Sting. That I think has been some of my coolest Sting, and that's who I voted for. I think when we did that bracket, that gear bracket, but I think he might have been eliminated at some point.
all right. So for my table for three, I would like to have La Parka.
Ooh.
Would he bring his own chair to the table?
He could.
He just like either pulling up a chair for him. He's like, no need. And then he just shimmies over with his chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, La Parka and Eddie.
Yeah.
You know, and there will be no fine dining for sure. It'll be tacos and beer.
Dude, though, I wonder how close those two guys were, because I think that's a cool. Not that they need to be, but I wonder
Yeah.
if those two have any history that they would talk about. But yeah, that's a cool combo for sure. I think sitting with Eddie would be sweet.
Yeah. They're both LWO, right? Yeah. They're both
Yeah.
in LWO.
Oh God, that was so funny too when they just kept adding people to that to like
Yeah.
kind of like that to me felt like a rib on the actual NWO because
Yeah.
it's just like adding a new person every week to this thing.
Man.
That's so good.
I
I'm
miss-
looking for. Sorry, go ahead. I'm looking for a picture of me. I was Sting for Halloween once. I'm looking for it.
Oh, I was
show.
too. Oh, as a child, it turned out terrible though, because I don't think we got any brushes or anything, so I just used my fingers to make the Sting makeup, and like
Oh,
my mom had no
no.
idea who Sting was, so it was up to me to do it. It did not turn. If there are pictures, I've destroyed them.
I think I've worked hard enough throughout these years where I can pull off La Parca's bod, and you know,
Yeah.
it's,
Can you pull off his moves though?
well, I mean, according to Danger Mask, those moves ain't easy.
Yeah. I couldn't really pull him off.
But
No,
yeah, 'cause
they're
we
not.
we talked to Craig Mitchell, as Charlie stated before, and you know, we just started recording, but he was telling us when for the Halloween Battle Royal that Danger Mask was La Parca, and he tried to do that that move that he does is like a, I don't know, moonsault screw arm drag thing that he
Moonsault
does.
screw. Yeah.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and he failed at that, and his mask falls off, and it was just I mean, because we weren't going to freelance at that point, so it was just kind of like a fun thing to go back to and watch happen. But yeah, I don't know if I could pull the moves. There was a guy at the last freelance Halloween Battle Royal, like in the crowd that dressed up as La Parca, I believe.
Yeah, I think he won.
And he won. Yeah,
Yeah.
He was pulling out those moves. He was, you know,
Yeah, I was
doing those-
impressed.
yeah, and he had a pretty good getup too. So
A moonsault screw, also known as a screw salt.
a screw salt.
I found a picture of myself dressed as Eric Bischoff for Halloween.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because we all went as members of the New World Order, brother. And I was like,
Brother,
I should probably be. Oh, and here's some.
Oh.
Okay, and I'll find some.
While you
hold
look
on.
for that,
I'm gonna send these to myself, and then I'll share my screen.
Okay, I'm gonna add a friend of the pod,
Oh yeah.
What's up, guys?
Alan
is that?
Perez.
Can't see. Oh, Alan, how you doing?
What's up, man? Congrats, guys.
Thanks. You know, we couldn't have done it without you being on that one episode that one time.
Filled in for Charlie, right?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah. I was indisposed. I don't know what I was doing.
I'm just glad I was a part of this awesome process for you guys.
It takes it takes everyone, you know. We're not absorbing all the credit. It takes the whole team.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
it takes everyone, takes all the beers.
all the modelos, all the
Right?
modelos.
Were you there, Alan, when we ran dry the Bear One Eagles Club?
Oh yeah, that was, man. I paid the consequences the next day, dude.
We made the Bear One Eagles Club run
I
out of
think Jeremy
beer.
was there too.
Were you there, Jeremy?
I don't remember this at all. Was this
Maybe.
the time that I
Then that's a
that I
yes.
saw like random? Because there's one the reason I found out that Charlie
Mm-hmm.
liked wrestling was I just randomly saw him at Burritos Club. I was like, why in the hell is Charlie here?
Yep. That's
was
how
like,
we
I-
reconnected.
Yeah, we never talked about wrestling in college. Not
No.
once.
I don't. Well, I wasn't. You might have been, but I wasn't actively watching it then.
Yeah, I wasn't watching it closely. I'd follow the dirt sheets a little bit, but I wasn't like, you're in college, you don't have time. There's
There's a
too many
lot of other stuff
other
going
things to
on.
do.
Yeah.
It's getting a little uncomfortable. I would have known any of that, but
Like
So-
alternative spring break trips.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
referring
good
to.
good things for the world. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Oh man.
Oh. Alan, have you had dinner yet?
I had a cereal for dinner.
Damn,
I
Blanca,
don't
what's
care.
going on? All right. Well, I'm gonna feed you a question off of the hot plate here on the wrestling
Alright,
buffet
sounds
line.
Ooh,
Now these
Buff-
are dated from back in what 2017, 2019, maybe. It was one of the earlier, if not the first Warrior Wrestling show. So just because I actually
Fuck.
I took a peek
Yeah.
and it said something about 205 live. So
Oh shit.
Oh
Okay.
jeez. Well, hold on. Before
Go
you
ahead.
ask that, I unfortunately need to jump off.
Okay.
But I
Wait,
just
hold
want-
on, Jeremy. Let me show you my Halloween photos.
Oh jeez.
Then you can jump.
Oh jeez.
Wait, I'm gonna share my screen. I hope I'm not gonna fuck up our thing, am I, Chris? If I do this?
I hope you don't break this, but go for it.
Okay.
I trust you.
Share
Fuck
screen.
it up. Fuck it up.
Window. Okay, Chrome tab. That looks right. Yes, this. Okay, I think I'm doing it.
Oh,
Can you see
it seems
that?
like you are. Yep.
Nope.
No, now
I-
1
I
second.
can-
I'm gonna add
nope.
it. Here we go.
Whoa.
That
Wow.
I don't know what year this is. Can you? Is there a way to zoom in?
That's
Wow.
Good as it gets.
So yeah. So this is one of these guys I went to high school with. One guy, and then the rest are his friends.
The rest
So
you just met at the bar, and they were
No.
all NWO members.
These one guy is from, his name's Frank Meno. Shout out to him. He's from Melrose Park. Went to high school with him, and he just moved to California because he wants to be an actor, and he has stage work. He's done stage stuff. And he's Hogan. He's the one on the left. Obviously, you can tell who Hogan is. Then I'm Bischoff, so I have the microphone. I don't know if you can tell on my hand.
Perfect.
have
Oh,
a
I see the microphone. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the easiest costume. Like I have that shirt, and all I needed was a leather jacket. So it was simple.
Got the good hair.
Yeah, you you were destined for podcasting, bro. You had the microphone in your hand already. You didn't know it.
And Nash is behind me.
Uh-huh.
To the left of me, in between me and Hogan, that's supposed to be Macho Man. You can't tell, but I think he has a beard. You can't really tell.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it blends into the black shirt.
And he's got the bandana.
Mhm.
And then the bottom is Big Papa Pump on the right. Who's
Okay.
Oh, that was my
and then,
question. Who's that?
And then
Yeah.
Scott Hall on the left, who's got
Yeah.
the bandana tied in the front. And then we met Six at the bar.
Oh,
So
cool.
we didn't get a picture all together though, because like I think people like split after this. But Six was at the
Yeah.
bar, and he had he had a really good wig. Let me show you. I just exposed my emails for a second.
Oh
There you go.
man.
Click it.
Here's me. As
Oh,
Sting.
wow. Wow.
I was trying to smile really hard like he does. So that's why it looks
Yeah.
like I need to squeeze his shit out, basically.
Uh,
But I did look at the tape. Look at how accurate that wrist tape and the finger tape is. Is that not accurate?
that is
Attention to
really
detail.
good.
Yeah. I don't know why I chose black and yellow as the. I don't know. Maybe that song had just come out or something. And here's another one.
Oh,
So
you had
look
the
at.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
tights too.
Tights,
I bought custom tights.
Maybe you found the tights. Oh no. Okay.
No, they were purchased off some janky ass website, but they worked for this day. All I needed was them to work for this day, so it was fine.
Yeah.
Did you have boots on, or are those like rain
Those
boots?
are rain boots. So that was my costume, and I do have floating around somewhere in the Facebook ether. I get tagged in it maybe like once a year or something like that. I was just cutting promos on people that night. So like the people weren't there. It's like this is my old apartment too in Lincoln Park, but you can see how messy it is. But the people, like weren't there. So I was like cutting. Like Margaret was in like Boston at this time, so I would like cut a promo on her and I would like post it on her Facebook wall. So I was just like sniping people with these promos all night.
Oh, okay.
And like trying to do him like the Stinger, you know, how he's like shouting and like pointing and stuff like that, like trying to make him like really like 80s, early 90s. So it was a good time. Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice. Well, I'm glad I got to see that. I'm glad the world got to see that. And it's forever shared with the world.
Clean up your mailbox, Charlie.
I keep them unread because there's still things I have to do.
No.
You don't want to see my mailbox. I got 20,000 unread.
Yeah, you have to. Your mailbox has to live however you want. I've been shamed by my mailbox.
Clean
currently-
inbox
Currently has
means that you have a clean mind.
No.
Like, it's organized,
my inbox currently has 3,300 unread emails.
and that's why all these orders are delayed.
Yeah. Honestly, if orders were coming into my personal Gmail, you wouldn't get any of your stuff. Luckily, Pros and Tees is a much better system.
Nice.
But congratulations on 200. It is a milestone.
Yes.
One, and I'm excited to listen to the next 800.
Next two.
800, so you get to 1,000.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jeremy.
I will
Thanks,
see you
Jeremy.
guys.
We love you.
Your
Go
real
Browns,
Twitter
huh?
handle. I know it's not at the real Jeremy Saha. That's what we dubbed you as, but
I think
you
just
know.
at Jeremy Zaha. Let me check.
You might have put real in there.
Oh, and
hashtag cousin Jeremy.
you'll hear this first. My podcast
Oh yeah.
was originally supposed to come back in October, but it's now pushed back to November. So What Do You Like podcast?
Yeah.
Make sure you follow that for when it comes back in November. Now
All
I'm just
right.
plugging my own stuff on your show.
Go
Back-
ahead.
Plug.
But there you go. Thank you again. Good luck. I love you guys.
Love you too, Jeremy.
You too,
Love you,
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
And he got the boot. Okay. Ask away. Sorry for.
Oh, that's right. We were gonna ask a hot play question.
Wait. Before you do, Charlie, what's the costume for this Halloween?
Oh, I don't know. So
That's right.
my friends and I my friends and I had the idea to be people from Loki.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Like I have a shirt that says, "Hey, did you watch that show?"
Yeah, dude, I love it.
Okay, great. I have a shirt. I bought it. That says brown and it says variant on it. in like the orange, right? Like it looks very similar. I feel like I could maybe be Loki and I have like a similar gray jacket and like just wear like khakis and like, but I would need the hair of some kind. I would be like fat Loki.
The wig.
Basically.
Maybe shave off the beard, right?
Yes. Although I hate the way I look without a beard now. I feel like it just like my face looks so fatter. So yeah, I feel like I might need to shave, but and then like they were gonna be like my friends and I were gonna be like maybe one person be Mobius, maybe members of the TVA then.
Yeah,
And like it just depends on if we can do group stuff. So that's where I'm at right now. What about you?
Oh, thanks. Wait, no one's gonna be Kang the Conqueror?
Maybe that one. That one I feel like could be like sort of easy to pull off if you get just the cape, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
The cape is the essential thing. But what do you have any ideas for what you're gonna be?
Man, I haven't. I don't know. Once you have kids, man, Rome knows that.
Once you have kids, you can't dress up in costumes, man. You
I
know the
mean, you
rules.
can, but it's like you spend so much.
You
money
have to
on
follow
them
on
that
the.
You don't have any money left over
you have
for
to
your costume.
follow their theme. Like if your kid wants, Itzel wants to be a cat. She's into cats lately. So it's like she's the odd one off because Emma likes baby shark, so we're gonna let her be a baby shark character. And the next easiest thing is to get a baby shark costume. So Ivan will have a baby shark costume.
You could be Daddy Shark.
Right. Then Carla's like, well, you could be Daddy Shark. I'm like, yeah. And then he said would just be a random cat with a family of sharks.
A
Like
catfish. How much are these costumes, guys? These are like your kids are all young, right? These costumes got to be like what $20-$40.
Yeah. So far, right now they're between 30 and 40, something like
Okay.
that.
Sorry, I'm cheap,
Breaking the
Charlie.
bank. Well, Alan's like, I don't have any money for a costume. Like,
I'm
what?
frugal. Well, for Ellie, like now she's older, so now she's asking to, like she tells us what she wants to be, but when she was like 1 and 2 years old, like we had a little more leeway as to dictate what she was gonna be. So first year,
Wasn't she Nacho Libre?
yeah. When she was 2, we dressed her up as Nacho Libre, so that was pretty fun. And then we did Chucky for when she was 1 year old. That was really cool. So now we
Ooh.
can't do that anymore. So it sucks.
I
I
was gonna
like
tell
the
you what to
Chucky.
do.
I like the Chucky costume. That's a good idea.
we kind of did like it was like a whole collaboration because my mother-in-law went to like a bunch of thrift stores to find like a t-shirt kind of like Chucky and the overalls, and then I did the paint, and then my wife found like the shoes, so it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
she's
see,
like
the thing,
already
the
a
thing about
little
dressing
human.
up though is like last year I remember like I didn't even know what Halloween was gonna look like. I don't even know what Halloween's gonna look like this year. Like
Yeah, that's true.
as far as trick or treating and all that. Our go-to was to take each other to the mall and just kind of walk around and collect candy that way. But last year we ended up meeting with a friend, and her kids were gonna just do like kind of like Halloween workshops and just kind of kept it really close. This year, honestly, I don't know what that's gonna look like. I don't know if malls are gonna open up. I don't know if I want to go house to house to kind of give them that Halloween experience, you know.
For sure.
Has Penta and Phoenix being on Impact caused you to give Impact another chance?
That's a really old question. That's a really old question. That's not even like relevant anymore. But that's when they like went over to Impact, and then people were watching Impact. And...
Yeah. I mean,
What are you watching right now, Alan? Wrestling wise.
So right now, I'll be honest, I'm watching like highlights. Oh, Blanca just walked in. You want to say hi?
Can you want to say hi, and why didn't you cook any dinner, Blanca? Is that?
Oh no!
Hold on.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. She hates us already.
There she is.
Hello.
Congratulations for life on the 200th episode of Two Heels in the Face.
I wonder how many streamers just saw her.
Oh, there. She's cool. She thinks she's cool because she's got a Stone Cold shirt.
Oh, nice. Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah. So I haven't. I was telling Rome the other day that it's kind of hard to keep up because there's so much product. But so I get like highlights. So if I see a good match coming on,
yeah,
you went to All Out,
huh?
Or All In? You went to All Out, right?
All Out, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was really cool because I hadn't been to like any kind of wrestling show in like I think more than a year.
Over a year, yeah.
Yeah, because I think the last show I went to was Freelance with Rome. Before that, and
Rome is Chris for those who are listening or confused. Chris Romero, Rome.
Yeah, Rome. Yeah,
Yes,
Chris
yes,
Romero.
yes. Uh-huh.
But yeah, so, it's right now it's just I think kind of my go-to like NXT.
Hey, Chico.
Have you fellas, Chico Suave is here. Chico, feel free to join if you want to. Have you watched any of the new NXT? I haven't watched, but
I saw. I mean, I like kind of like I guess once I found out that Ciampa was in for the title, I was like, oh, gotta support my boy Ciampa.
he draws me in too. Like he will draw like. Just if I see him or if I hear his name, like my ears perk up a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. Like Ciampa Gargano. If you hear their name,
would someone say Ciampa? And then like I'll like consume that piece, that video, or whatever that small little blurb is. But
for sure,
yeah, I'm like a Ciampa magnet.
Yeah, I mean, I think Impact. That last time I watched it, I'll be honest with you, it was like 2010. Like once like they started like going on like different networks and stuff, it was just so hard to follow. You know what I have seen though? Ring of Honor. They're on like one of those random channels that's like
they are, yeah. So funny enough, so just to kind of like full circle this, Carla was asking like, because we cut cable completely and we have a new whatever, and there's Netflix and Disney Plus and all these streaming systems, but then there's the downside of like, well, she wanted to watch the Bears game. I was working Sunday, so she's like, how can I watch the Bears game? So we signed up for a free trial for Sling, and as I'm looking through, like I see like Ring of Honor on some random channel, and I was like, oh shit, okay, because I was looking to see if there was TNT on that thing so I can watch some AEW, but she on Sunday she got to watch the Bears game. I was working, and of course, disappointment there. But
literally one of the worst Bears games in like the past 20 years.
Dude, yeah. Pain.
But yeah, like I don't even know what channel it is, but I know randomly I think I have access to ROH somehow, at least for a limited time until we decide to pay for that free trial.
That's the game you got to play, man. Like with the streaming game, if you want it to be lower than your former Comcast bill or your current Comcast bill, you got to play the game, which is if there's nothing on that channel you're watching right now, cancel it.
Right.
Like if your mother's brother's uncle has a Netflix account and you can get on that, get on that.
Yep.
Like
get that family streaming plan. Like
family streaming, you gotta like mix and it's a constant puzzle. You're constantly like puzzling things together, free trials, fucking like that's the game you gotta play. Otherwise it just adds up to be more than Comcast and now you're back where you started.
Yeah.
So,
even if you're on your 10th email, like
let's as we continue this conversation, let's bring a special guest here.
Chico.
Hashtag Viva la Chico.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys?
Where are you?
I am at the gym right now at the
Oh,
moment.
damn.
Get my reps in.
There you go.
Get some pumps, baby. Get some pumps. How you guys doing? Episode 200. 200. Congratulations, fellas. 200
Thanks,
episodes
Chief.
in.
Appreciate it.
How's it feel?
I feel very persevered, Like, I don't know if I've ever done 200 of anything in my life before quitting, so.
Yeah. What's up, Alan? How you doing, Alan?
Doing good, bro. How about you?
I'm catching my sweat right now, man. Trying
How
to get some veins out.
Yeah, let's see him, dog. Let's see it done.
That's just one. That's just one. Big sweat. No, I just wanted to come by. Congratulate you guys on episode 200. Wanted to say hi. Chuck, Papa,
yes.
I got your shirt. Just to let you know. So I got
Okay. Okay, I got you. Either if I don't have money on me, I'll quick pay you on the spot. But I'll pay you
don't
as soon
worry.
as we could do that.
All right, buddy. Hey, guys, I just want to say congratulations on episode 200. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have a good time. For Halloween, hopefully everybody stays safe. I'm going to probably stay home, watch everybody go by. Probably get to meet faces, practice on my face expressions and all that stuff,
Cut off your promo.
But
hey, you're going to need it, man.
Yeah.
I see a bright future. A lot of wrestling for you in the future. You're going to need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. You guys have a nice night, okay?
All right,
All right, Chico. Have a good pump. We love you.
All right.
Viva la Chico.
This is so fun. People are just, coming in. Chico was mid pump and just.
Dude, that's awesome. You guys made it to 200. Like, that's amazing. You think about it. That's
and again, like, if we think about this, like, I want to say maybe like 70% of all these recordings were done in person.
A lot.
Right? Like, and I always say, like, Charlie pushed me to be like in person, and I truly enjoyed that. Like, because if it was up to me, we would have been like, oh, it's the schedules are complicated, etc. Let's just do a Zoom, do a Google Hangout, whatever, virtual recording. Obviously, COVID pushed us to that limit, but I definitely enjoyed having people over and GPA, Laney, Elena Black, all like that women's episode where it was super fun. Thunder Rosa, Tony Nas bringing in Thunder Rosa to the office.
Yeah.
From Pat Monix, where he was trying to figure out Project Monix. Nick's, talking about the freelance history, like all these episodes that happen in person. Like it was cool that they happened, and it's leading us into the 200th episode.
Yeah, that's the part of that's the ride, that you gotta appreciate. I mean, we don't put like a ton of emphasis on how many more followers did we get. Like, we try to do stuff that people enjoy, sure, but we're not like, oh, we got to gain 200 followers this month or stuff like that. Like, we're just kind of enjoying the moments that happen. And the moments that happen are when those people would come into the office, like a Thunder Rosa, and be like, she's on people's fucking television. Like, and she was before that, and she will be. And like, we got to meet her and just like hang out with her. And we talked about her UFC match, and she like stared us in the eyes. Remember, she was like staring us in the eyes, like she's about how passionate she was, and we were just like pissing down our legs as it was happening, basically. So it's like the shit you never forget. That's like the kind of why we do it, you know. It's just like for stuff like that. So
we talked to David Arquette.
That's fucking awesome.
At Warrior.
Very true. He's always in a wacky, goofy mood. That guy. I'm not saying he was on drugs. I'm saying it felt like he just like got that like, whoa.
I mean,
like,
right. You talk
like
to him.
Keanu Reeves personality. Like,
he loves wrestling, you know, like,
yeah.
You know, and it's interesting. So we talked about Warrior and how unique that connection was, right? Like when we all saw that poster, we talked about like, is this a real show? I think amongst us and that small circle of friends that we had that enjoy wrestling, we will pass around that folder. I'm like, this looks a little weird. And we're like, well, let's just reach out to who the promoter is and let's talk and see if this is a real show. And I think they had a whole stadium series this past summer. Not stadiums. Yeah, it's a stadium series. And then previous to that, they had 8 shows indoors, bringing all types of talent, taking a leap into the buffet bracket, you know, and the parody bracket that led us to you know, get familiar with and make friendships and more connections with freelance underground. So it's definitely the journey. It's been something that I did not think I could, if you would have like, okay, 2 heels in a face, when you Charlie asked me to join and see what this was going to take us, like, we're like, yeah, we're just going to talk about shows that we go to, which at that point was mainly freelance and AAW. But I even got to go to the C2E2 with Alan and meet the Lucha Underground crew. Like, we got super lucky there, like how that happened too, but it happened.
I remember when you like when you first started like talking with Charlie, and it was I remember you like kind of like just bouncing some like random ideas, and I remember like, man, like this is so new. Like you had the just another pro wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Like it was just like a very basic thing, but it's crazy like where that's brought you guys. So that's really cool, man. It's awesome.
Chris was like, I don't know how I feel about this guy, but you know, this Charlie guy is kind of weird.
You know, we met at the Bourbon Eagles Club, and you know, I keep bringing up who's running the Bourbon Eagles Club. Somebody's running like one of our friendly promotions is running there. Is it AAW is going back there, or they already went back there?
Maybe. I think they are run. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like they will. Wait, are they kind of done with that? I feel like they're mostly kind of done with that venue. I think there was like some bridges
were
burned,
but the bridges were burned, but COVID definitely has repaired those bridges, I'm sure. I know like Shimmer's running out of there.
Is that something like Wow Tea, is it? Or
I know that what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're doing like just random shows there or if they got something more established.
I don't know, but I was talking to over the weekend. Like I said, I was working this weekend, but Tuju's reached out, and you know, Tuju's trying to have fun here and there, but I can't hang with him. Last time I did, it was extremely bad. I didn't remember getting home, even though I walked it home, or so I think. But he was reffing for Berwyn Championship Wrestling this weekend. I think it was on a Saturday. I couldn't make it out there, of course, but you know, like I know that venue is keeping busy now, more busier now than before, and I think, you know what I think it is. It's bless you. I think the JLMT.
Don't forget the T.
Don't forget the T. The Jim Lynam tournament, I think it's gonna run out of the Berwyn Eagles Club. If I'm pretty 99% 99% sure that that's the case.
That might be it. That might be what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. So
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when Chris Hero won the JLMT there. Like it was if I'm not mistaken, it was a crazy match against Zack Sabre Jr. And those two can put up a heck of a match.
Oh my God, can they? Yeah, ZSJ is someone I've not seen in a bit.
Yeah, what's going on with him?
I want to assume he's in Europe somewhere.
That's always my assumption. Yeah, he's just in wrestling in England, because you can probably just wrestle there and still be okay. But I guess there's no one's brought him in. Maybe he's one of the more expensive guys because of that flight.
That's true.
Yeah, probably.
But I don't know for sure.
Check this question out. Who should Paul Heyman manage after Brock? Would you have thought Roman Reigns?
I would not have.
Nah, yeah, I didn't see that coming. That was a really good move for them.
And this is like a conversation with a lot of with not a lot of background, because I think we're all under the same boat. But like Big E is the WWE champion.
Yeah,
which is again
sweet.
like that's super cool. And like unfortunately I'm not following like that, but I just know that that's the case. And like it would have been cool if this would have been like a WrestleMania moment again. But I know that even if it was a WrestleMania moment, people would like, oh, you're just trying to recreate the Kofi Kingston story. But I'm glad he has a title, man. Like it's cool to see him. Hey, somebody's popping in, somebody's knocking at the door. Let's let him in.
Knock knock.
Hey.
Who's there?
What up?
Oh, D-Ray, what's up, dog?
It looks like you're done playing some board games.
I am at my card gaming place, and yeah, I'm over here in the board game section right now. Just wanted to call and congratulate you guys on 200 episodes. Yeah,
thanks,
200
dog.
streams. Yeah, you guys are gonna do awesome. You help. I'm trying to get like this centering straight too. I haven't been drinking either, so there we go. If I had a Modelo, I'd be cheering to you guys right now. But yeah, like congratulations to like you guys are doing a great job for your like the wrestling community here in Chicago, supporting us, and like loving everything that all the companies put out, and helping wrestlers get to have interviews normally they wouldn't have.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank
Congrats
you so
on
much.
your Nebraska show.
Oh, thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It went pretty well. One thing that I learned about Nebraska is they are very diehard for their college football.
Right. So did you run up against the Huskers game or something like that?
There was a Huskers game, and then in Kearney, I'm still not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. They have like a small kind of like satellite school for Nebraska University, so their football team was doing really good this season, and they had a game that night as well. So we kind of like took a double like football whammy, I guess.
I see. It was a Friday night, I'm assuming.
Saturday night.
Oh, Saturday. Oh, Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night. So we still did well, and I was happy with the show that we put out. So hopefully we'll end up back in Nebraska. TV? What was that?
Shows on Fight TV?
Show will be on Fight TV, yep.
Coming soon.
Can't wait to watch it. Yeah, I like you guys are expanding a little bit down there and stuff and trying new things, so it's cool.
Yeah. So other than that, we'll see maybe you guys on the 8th in Milwaukee, depending if you guys can make the road trip or not. But
October 8th?
Yep.
October 8th.
That's pretty soon.
That's a Wednesday.
That's like in 2 weeks.
Oh, it's a Friday.
It's a Friday night.
Nice. I will be in Mexico, but I'll promote the hell out of it. So we'll promote the hell out of it, of course.
Go to the homeland.
Yeah. I'm trying. It's funny. I'm trying not to get stuck this time. Last time I went there, my wife got COVID. She's fine, but we were stuck there for a whole week in Mexico.
Oh, you had to like quarantine down there?
I had to quarantine down there. So, and we couldn't enjoy Mexico while in Mexico. So it stunk. You're stuck anywhere and you can't enjoy it. Like this stinks. But hopefully I'll be okay. But yeah, no, son, we'll be looking out for your stuff, and feel free to obviously tag us, and we'll give it some love.
Cool, no problem. All right, well, just wanted to thank you guys and congratulate you guys on doing a great job. And then hopefully we'll see you guys soon.
Hey,
For
man,
sure.
it's fans like you that keep popping in that keep it going. So I appreciate you as well.
No problem. See you guys.
Later, D-Ray.
Take it easy. Alan, are you ready to go to Milwaukee?
Dude, that Milwaukee's awesome, man. I don't
Have
know
you
why
gone out
when I
there?
think of Milwaukee, like right away I think beer. Brew.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, they're Miller Lite, right? Is up there?
Yeah,
Station up
I
there?
think
So-
what's the other one? The lemonade ones. What's it called?
It's like a blue moonish type of
Yeah,
Lining Kugels.
yeah, they're up there too. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your beer of choice? Because I know we have PBR Pedro.
PBR Pedro.
Yeah,
What's
that's his name
what's
on this podcast.
your drink of choice?
Right now it's the Negra Modelo for sure, bro.
Oh,
Negro Modelo?
Yeah, that's my go-to.
Mhm.
I can have like 3 of them, and then I gotta like cut it off because then I'll like fall asleep. But it's still so good, you know.
Funny thing is when I started, when Charlie and I would meet up and we would, watch pay-per-views or whatnot, like my go-to beer, I was an IPA guy 100%.
Yeah, I remember that.
But then I realized that, like if I'm going to drink as much beer as I'm drinking, I shouldn't be drinking IPAs. Like,
You realize your consumption.
Yeah.
Level of your consumption did not make sense.
exactly.
Yeah. No.
And, thank God for the Berwyn Eagles Club that introduced me to unlimited Modelo, as I thought, but eventually there was a limit. And yeah, like ever since then, like we just like Modelo's been the go-to, just for an easygoing time.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, not to put your business out there, but he's a homeowner for the second time, and it just feels like you're
I just
walking your
went upstairs
mansion the
to
whole
celebrate
time.
properly with you guys.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I'm like,
Grabbed a
you're
blue
walking a
moon
lot
in the
around that
fridge.
big old house of yours.
This is gonna be my soon to office / like playroom. So the only thing I got so far is my world heavyweight title. But
The necessities.
the necessities.
Yeah.
Might not have a desk. Might not have a
like literally
computer, but-
everything's still like in boxes. I think
So you just moved?
yeah, like 2 weeks ago. Like
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's sick. You're holding up a
so,
Ciampa
yeah,
figure.
I got everything in boxes. I got
Who is that?
Who's
Garza.
that? Oh, Garza.
Oh.
Yeah, from La Rebelión, right? That's the
Yeah,
Rebelión t-shirt? Yeah.
And then I got all my wrestling match right here. Yeah, blue then.
Oh, dang.
But I'll show you guys once everything's done.
Is the goal to have it set up like Chris has right now?
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, I
it's-
wish
it's hard to
I don't
beat.
think no, that's like goals, but way out of my league.
Yeah.
Do you collect anything, Carly?
I don't think so. I think my collecting days are over. I used to collect bobbleheads when I was growing up, but I just feel that I don't want to go down any rabbit holes too far. Like I have some Funkos in front of me, but it's like just five or six random ones. But
I've only opened a few Funkos, and some Funkos I buy them twice just so I can open them. This is
Are you
one of
serious?
them. Yeah. Like, I just have
that's
to.
so funny.
Like this is a 7-Eleven Austin one. I bought it twice just so I can open that. And along the lines of the micro brawlers that we were talking about earlier with the real Jeremy Saha, WWE released like some like small figure things, and one of the like I have so those are the little small figures. You can't see them because the Modelos are covering them now, but I have a little Sting.
Oh shit! I
yeah.
didn't even know they had
Is
one.
that a micro brawler or no?
It's not a micro brawler, but I'm like, when I remembered, I'm like, how long would it take for them to like pop up with a micro brawler for Sting? Like they have to do it. they could do it.
Pro SNTs.
Pro
yeah.
That looks like the same molds for like the micro brawlers too.
Well, the micro brawlers are more like rubbery and more flat.
So they feel different.
Yeah, these are very plasticky,
Oh
like
yeah.
hard plastic. These like still bend a little, you know.
Yeah. If they're doing a new Sting though, his hairline's gonna be all old. You know, it's gonna be like a really old school hair, like a really old, new school but old hairline.
I feel like Kurt and Sting like aged like 10 years in a matter of like 2 years. Like I don't know why. I saw like a video of them not that long ago of like TNA in 2013, and they still look so young, you know. And then you see them now, it's like Kurt's like hunching over all crazy, and Sting's got the hairline all the way back here.
Kurt's body is in such rough shape. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, it was in rough shape. What 7 years ago, Alan, when we went to that first Blitz show, like he couldn't even wrestle. He apologized and he said he will come back, right? But like that was the draw. Like, oh, Kurt Angle's gonna be at this show, and he was in such bad shape, and you know somehow he made it through the E and did a couple matches back again. And but I'm like, that guy, like, is just painful to watch. It's kind of like slightly like I felt that way about the Big Show at this last pay-per-view. Like you could see him and the way he moves around. I mean, he's a big man, of course, and like just the way his knees are, and it just I worry about people like that,
Yeah, Big Show for sure. It looks like it hurts to see him walk sometimes. The way like, oh, he's gonna like fuck with.
But you look at Mark Henry, and Mark Henry looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can tell the people that like kind of still take care of themselves and the people that. But Big Show's a different case though, because
for sure, because he had giantism and he was able to stop it at a younger, age. But because he could have gone down the same path as Andre the Giant.
What did he? What did he do? Did he?
So there's a surgery. Yeah,
there's a surgery.
It's something in your brain, like that you just. I don't know if I'm not a doctor, clearly, but like either there's an operation that stops the giantism from happening once it's identified.
And it's in your brain?
Yeah. Yeah, because it just tells your brain to keep growing.
Holy shit, that's crazy. How did I not know that? I feel like I should do some research on that. I mean, I knew Andre the Giant.
I know you brought the guns out for episode 200.
Dude, it's so fucking hot in this room.
Charlie, how much you benching up, bro?
Bro, I'll bench you. That's all I need to bench. Right? I knew I was gonna get some flack. But it's actually a wrestling shirt. I think that's why I wore it.
Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat.
Yeah. When you came in, did you do your entrance with the Brock Lesnar's music and like how kind of hop around like you used to?
I would do that, but I would just be sweating. Like it's so hot in this room. It's so hot in this room. So, no thank you to that. But I could do that if you to show off.
Man, so let's take a quick pause here, just because I looked over, and I mean, it's not like we've been, we had a couple of supporters throughout the years.
Few,
the Legend of Águila Azul.
That's fucking awesome.
By Paul Braille, illustrated by, I want to say, good friend. I don't think I've ever met him, but I've heard of him plenty of times. Illustrated by Julio Guerra, who is part of the Cryptic Closet and also has pretty close ties with Pro Wrestling Tees. He's designed a couple t-shirts over there.
Okay.
And I mean, I thought like this book was really well illustrated. And they were sponsoring a couple episodes for a while. So make sure you go check them out. And then we also had I want to make an honorable mention also to Derek Sharp, who actually I was able to hook him up with a Stone Cold Steve Austin, the 7-Eleven Funko Pop, which took me a while to ship it out to him, but he has it in his hands now. It's Current Jerk Designs. So, a lot of posters that you see from all these independent promotions, like he has his hands on that. He's designing cool shit. Yeah. So if you need some, design work, reach out to him. And we'll probably, because this is 200th episode, we'll throw a few links out there for our previous sponsors. Why not?
I think so. Absolutely.
Oh, look who's making his showing. Someone else knocking at the door. Let's open it up.
The forbidden
Hello.
door.
Well, I mean, he's well known for opening that forbidden
James,
door.
he busted out the guns too. Look at us.
Yeah. This is called being comfortable.
After running 17 shows in 2 weeks, or
Yeah.
something like that.
You've been busy.
No shit. No shit. No shit.
So
Let me
this
see
is-
how I
so-
could get this going here. This is
Because this is the
something
200th
so
episode.
small.
Oh, you're on your phone, right?
Yeah. Hold on.
So this
Maybe
is where
that'll
James is
work
gonna
better.
make an-
There we go.
There, look at that.
Oh, I hadn't thought of doing that. Yeah, that's look better.
The
Oh, I
Funko-
see.
Okay, we're trying
yeah,
to
the
get the camera
Funkos.
straight here. There we go.
I see you got all the Macho Mans
Of
up there.
course. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All the Ric Flairs.
Damn, those are badass.
Yep.
So Charlie wants to know, are you willing to sell that Sting? That red Sting?
Who wants to know?
I want to know.
Who
I
wants
just put
to
it on
know?
Charlie. 'cause he's a fan.
the
red and
If I
black
want to
Sting.
sell the
Wolfpack
red,
Sting on sale.
let's see. What could I find in the back of your room that I'd want? Do you want to give me all of the masks and everything on your wall for it?
Yeah, I can't do that.
How much is it worth right now? Like $60?
Sting? The red
No.
and black Sting? No.
Yeah.
I
That's worth
have
more.
No.
the white and
It's
black.
like 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's worth 100. That's not obviously the most expensive one I have, but it's one of the top ones.
So is that like being sold right now or no at all? Can you only find that resale or can you find it retail at all?
Only resale now,
Resale.
eBay and all your other sites where they're going to try to rip you
I'm-
off.
All the other
the
Jameses.
Funko Pop that I'm mad about, and I'm gonna get just because I want to complete the collection, is the Rock design one. It's so ugly.
Eh.
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
it
I'm
just
not
to
getting
complete the set.
The
I'm
one
just
from Walmart?
yeah.
Not worth it, man.
It's
Not worth it to
yeah.
me.
It's $20. It's not
It-
worth it.
I-
But I'm not completed, so I just have to have the set.
I made the mistake of getting the gold rock, thinking, "Oh, this
Oh.
is going to be something worth
No.
something." It ain't worth shit.
It's not.
So, no, my CM Punks are the ones that are worth the most for me.
Oh hell yeah.
CM
what's your-
CM
I have
Punk
one.
and Cobra Commander with the hood.
Oh yeah. So you're branching out. You guys branch out in the pop culture.
Oh, yeah.
These, right?
Yeah. What you see behind me is nothing. It's nothing. Like, so that's all the wrestling ones, all the way to the floor.
Okay.
And then like these guys on this side, like is G.I. Joe, Kevin Smith,
I see.
I see how that's-
or
Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Ooh.
Like I got the
love
James
Resident Evil.
Bonds.
Oh,
See,
Yeah,
this is
I
hideous.
saw it today.
yeah.
What the fuck is
I saw it
that?
today.
It doesn't even look like The Rock.
I mean, it's the same
I
Rock
saw that
figure,
today when
the same mold.
I went and pre-ordered. I went and pre-ordered the Metallica.
Oh,
one
I
that
saw
they
that.
Posted
I
today.
do want that. I only have the Linkin Park, and I want to get the Metallica.
Yeah, I have that one. I want the
Yeah.
Queen Greatest Hits one that they're gonna pre-order soon.
I haven't seen that.
And of course, they're
Carter's gonna want
Walmart exclusive, so that means you're never gonna get it.
that. Fucking hate Walmart. You place the order, and then they'll cancel on your ass for no reason.
Queen would be sweet. I mean,
Yes.
like I love Queen. I love me some Queen. So James, how did
it's-
Thornton go?
Yes.
Consensus. Everybody had a lot of fun. They loved the venue.
See, Two Juice
And
was on them.
now
He
people-
was right about that.
Let's not give Two Juice too much credit, okay? let's say it was we'll say it was a fun night. It was definitely a fun night.
Okay.
It's a place where you could build, but definitely wasn't. It obviously, you know me,
Isn't that
I always
Church
think
Street?
everything could be better. So, right, it's not Church Street, it's not Logan Square, it's not that, at least not yet.
Right.
But the people that came out were loud. That was the best part about it. Like when we did the tapings, all the tapings, the last ones especially, crowd sat on their hands, couldn't figure it out, probably because of the heat. But no, the people that came out to Thornton Distillery definitely enjoyed themselves. They were rowdy, which was kind of nice. So
Yeah.
That's good.
good night overall. Building was owned by Al Capone. It has a tunnel system underneath it that he was able to maneuver all across Illinois. So
That's cool.
I don't know the
That's a
history
nice
of the building,
piece
but
of info.
I've been looking forward to this show since last year, and I was
which show?
disappointed that I make the distillery show because you guys had that. I
Oh,
think
really? Oh, I
April
must have
last
missed
year?
you.
Well, you did miss me because I was sick and I didn't want to go get your people sick, so I was being
Oh.
safe.
No,
You're welcome, James.
But you're my people.
God.
You're my people. Don't.
Your other people, you got a lot of.
Here's
people.
the problem. Here's the problem. Don't end up like a at Chuck_Colorado.
I told you. I know this was gonna come at me. It was gonna happen.
Don't.
I got tickets to October 23rd, and that's what I'm focusing all my energy and effort on that. You know, I'm giving you all I got for that. I'm giving you all I got.
I'm
for
focusing
that night.
zero injury. I've got no energy going toward that show whatsoever.
Not yet, at least.
I hope.
Not yet, at least. No, right now the focus is October 22nd. So
Which is the
October
Killer
22nd.
Clown
out
show?
for that one. Yeah,
October 22nd
Killer
is what?
Clown from Logan Square. Killer Clown
Okay.
from Logan Square.
Yeah, we talked about this with the real Jeremy Saha. So I definitely want to make it back out to the Logan Square Auditorium. I haven't been back in I don't know how long. So
The lesson
That's
I've
the
learned
goal.
is that when a promoter asks you if you're going to the show on the spot, you keep it very open ended.
no, I keep
Yeah,
it honest. Like
Charlie
my
is a
intent
master at
always
that.
to be there. Mm-mm.
Charlie's a master at keeping it very open-ended and dancing around the fact that he's not coming, but he says he's going to.
Think of how many people that we then didn't know Freelance Underground had a show, and then they saw something we did, and then are like, "Oh shit!" Like you can never. I'm not saying that I'm not saying we're the main driver of anything, but I think we help to some extent. So I
Chris
think all the
helps a
time,
lot.
all the times I didn't
I
go,
should put in my title,
maybe two more people
formerly-
wanted my place. You know.
Door guy at Freelance. I don't know how you guys are
Oh,
handling
you want a
that now.
title?
No, it's okay.
You want a title?
Formally.
You said?
The title's there. It's
Oh.
formally.
Hold on. You want a title? You want that one?
Oh, is that? Did you steal Pax's title?
That that's not facts. That's the real deal.
Apparently, new freelance
No, that's the
management
real
stripped
one.
Kylie from the title. So
It's
Yeah, she
dingy
was
white
stripped, correct?
and paint fading.
Yeah, can we get a oh,
I think James.
Hold on.
James-
Hi, I'm
James
back
might be
now.
lagging.
What's up?
Okay.
Can we get an official
I
statement?
definitely
on the,
dropped out for a hot second.
Can we get an official statement on the stripping of the title and what's going to happen with
It's because you
that?
don't come to shows.
Okay, for the people who didn't come to shows like me, can we get an official statement?
It's because Charlie doesn't come to shows that we had no other option but to strip Kylie Ray, who retired. Let's remember that. She did retire. It's not a secret. She put it out there. She's the one
Right.
that said it. She apologized to everybody. She did retire. Then the pandemic hit. Okay.
Mhm.
So technically she did quit wrestling. So is it necessarily fair that she keep the championship when there's people that continued to wrestle and did not retire? And
Sure.
I mean, it's a sucky situation. It's a sucky situation to be in, but
That makes
it's
sense.
not to steal a line, but in the interest of fairness to everybody that is on the freelance roster, it just makes sense, to start fresh and It's not like she can never wrestle for the championship again. It's not like
You're gonna
she's
quote-
gone. She's clearly around still. So
Right.
So you're going to quote Vince and Kylie screw Kylie.
Kylie didn't screw Kylie. Kylie retired. She did what was best for Kylie,
Correct.
and she took time for Kylie. And she made her come back for the third time.
No, I agree. It's like someone getting out of line. You get out if you get out of line, be like, okay, I can't stand in this line. Then like the people behind you move up, and now she just go. Like I'm not saying she went all the way to the back of the line. She's still wrestling. She's still involved in everything. But like, if you're gonna get out from the first position in line, like it's only fair to the people behind that they step up to fill that spot. So that makes sense. It makes complete sense to me. So.
Unless you're Chris and are willing to pay double the price for a CM Punk ticket. I mean CM Punk T-shirt, and then you're back in front of the line. That's what I ended up doing.
Is this true?
Are you talking about cutting lines to get merch?
Yeah. I cut in that CM Punk line 100%. I bought somebody else a T-shirt, and I bought myself a T-shirt. I was not gonna wait that long.
Yeah,
I wanted to get back to the show, but
that's just the free market. That's just the free market, man.
I saw somebody trying to knock on the door, but
is that your wife?
Whose wife?
Wait, who?
I saw you look left it looked like someone was coming in the door.
Who looked left?
You looked right. Sorry, you're right.
James?
My left.
I looked right. I looked right because I just looked right to look around.
Oh, okay.
He likes to bask in his glory. Just looking at all.
Can we get a pan of that whole room? I'm so curious as to what that room looks like.
Let's see. I'm panning.
No, the camera.
So okay, so what's all the way up there?
Around the room.
What do you have up there? Like what?
Just rotate in that chair.
I'll spin.
Yeah, spin the chair.
So we got the water bottle, the Gronkowski jersey, because I'm a Tampa Bay fan. Fuck the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the replica championships that I got when I was a little kid.
Ooh.
All the posters.
Russo
from the shows. I got stuff to add. Got the new pops that haven't made it into the case yet.
Okay.
You know, Street Profits are up. We want the smoke.
Nice.
Let's see. Television.
Okay.
Evolution of Sting. Another Sting. Got the
Sega
Genesis.
Grill.
Can you zoom in on that Great American Bash jacket?
I can't zoom on shit because of this, this program that you're using.
I'm not saying
More stuff.
Look at that old school belt.
Schomburger art. And then
which one is the
Schomburger
art?
The old school belt.
Oh,
that guy. The Sting.
Oh yeah.
Oh
nice.
yeah.
I see it.
D-Ray picked that up for me when he went to WrestleMania one year.
Nice.
Let's see more pops. All the wrestling pops. Hopefully you don't see my nether regions hanging out or anything. And as you can see, I have the bullet. Yeah, and I'm just waiting on the last Asuka to show up.
Mm-hmm.
James, do you keep the boxes for the Funkos or do you toss them out?
Yeah. Oh no, I keep the boxes just in case. You never know. I got the Super Bowl hat right there. Remember the Bears when they had one in '85?
I wasn't alive yet. Were you alive?
He was a full-grown man at that point.
And then more pops. Got Biggie and Tupac.
Jesus,
and then I got all my
Oh, nice.
I got all my Charlies, aka Freddie Mercury. Let's see.
I'll take that. That's a compliment to me.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
horror movies.
Sick. Resident Evil, yeah.
All the Michael Jordans that I decided to get, and all the other
Sonic
sports stuff. And then I got this, which is pretty dope.
Oh, get out of here!
The fucking.
That's Dia de los Muertos, Fluffy and
Fluffy.
Sonic.
Yes.
And signed, dude.
And
That's
then-
Oh, wait,
badass.
and then you got the CM
see
Punk,
that
and
one?
you got it signed. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that one's
that's
nice.
And then AJ signed.
look
Bill
at you.
Goldberg is signed. And got that Austin 7-Eleven. MJ.
Yeah, thank God you got that
And then
Austin
that's
7-Eleven.
that's signed. That's signed.
Oh
Look at
my
you.
God.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's signed
That's a
shit
sweet
here, too.
room.
Hold on.
So how did you
What
get the fluffy sign?
Here.
Tell me about
I
that.
bought it. Hold on.
Oh,
Let's see.
okay.
That's signed. That's signed.
Is that AJ?
That's signed. That's AJ and Joe.
Yeah,
Signed
yeah.
before
Oh,
they,
nice.
sold their
Okay,
souls.
nice.
And then that's his legit signature.
No
No
way.
bullshit.
No
That's
shit.
heavy?
Oh,
Met 'em.
fuck. That's
Holy
sweet.
shit.
And then that's
Did you
signed with a
buy that,
certificate of
or did you get
authenticity.
it?
No, I met him.
You met him.
I met
Nice.
Eddie Guerrero. Yes.
That's awesome.
No big deal.
No, I did. I was very lucky to meet Eddie. And if I ever go get the film developed for my, my throwaway camera, I'll
Oh,
actually have the picture.
this wasn't at
Is that
Icon
still?
Shop?
Can people still do that? Is that still a technology that exists?
Film? I believe so.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, there's like certain, at least that I know, like some WalMarts do that. Still.
I'm sure Walgreens still does it too.
Oh,
That was
I
a
don't
that
know.
was a
Film
joke.
still
guys.
exists.
That was
You know
supposed to
they
be an
still.
old joke.
You know they. Well, tough shit, Charlie. You know they still sell those throwaway cameras, right?
Yeah, they
The
do.
35
right?
millimeter ones?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's interesting.
So yeah.
That's
So that's
a sweet
just
room.
this room. That
I mean,
this isn't.
I have.
This
some
isn't
there,
even
but
the
it's-
office.
Okay.
Oh, there's more.
The office has more shit. Yeah.
So I got a question. I got to do my plug-in. Do you guys insure all this stuff?
You have all this stuff insured.
It's called
James?
homeowners insurance.
Alan, does that cover? Is that covered under homeowners insurance?
Technically, you're supposed to have
Yes,
a
of course.
personal articles policy, but
Well, I mean,
Do you have that?
No comment.
all right, Charlie, we can break into James' house. Just get that
Mhm.
sting and walk out.
You're going to be receiving
I know
some
he has a
direct,
dangerous
direct
cat,
mail
though.
from Mr. Alan
Go
Perez.
Go ahead.
Oh man.
Man.
So,
So what's up, guys?
congrats on FU Phase In last episode.
Thank God it's over.
I
Yep.
watched three of the six, maybe. I watched maybe half of them.
Oh, it's nice that you tuned in half the time.
I mean, just keeping the gimmick consistent, you know.
Can't show up in person, you can't show up online. That's great.
How did that go? That was your first show, right?
What
Series?
was the first show?
Which one?
Like, sorry, not show in the sense of like you're running a show, but first like episodic thing, right? That you've done in at least a while
Yes.
since I
Well,
can remember.
I mean, weekly episodic.
Weekly episodic.
'Cause, I mean, all the shows
All of the
are
shows are technically
kind of
episodic.
episodic.
Yeah.
But weekly episodic, yeah. It's my first and my last of ever
Okay.
doing that, unless someone throws a ridiculous ass amount of money at me to do it.
Okay. Successful
Because it
or
was,
what?
We'll find out if it was successful based on if people tune in to Final Phase, and if people
Okay.
tune in tomorrow night to Dirty Deeds.
Okay,
Okay.
tomorrow,
That's
Dirty
how we
Deeds.
determine
Where
the
at?
success.
Is
What's
it
that?
still IWTV? Because that was
The
the
Dirty
streamed live,
Deeds
right?
premieres tomorrow night.
Okay.
No, it was not. So it'll premiere tomorrow night at
Mhm.
8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central on IWTV.live. Calvin Tankman versus Kevin Koo in the main event. Phenomenal ass match. Trevor Outlaw, did he show
Is
up
this the
on
first
at
time you
all?
have Kevin Koo?
Yes. This was the first
Yeah.
time we've had Kevin Koo ever. I've tried to book Kevin Koo on shows since 2018, and every time I reached out to him, he was either busy or unavailable.
Nice.
Okay. Looking forward to that.
So,
Yeah, he's
And then
he's showing up a lot now. Sorry. Go ahead.
Kevin's a super nice human being and definitely a very good talent. He should be. I mean, he's on MLW, so it's not that he's not that he's not seen elsewhere. So I mean, that's good, but he definitely could be seen more places, and he should be seen more places.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of natural. Yeah, when people start to shine brighter. I think just from like scrolling on Twitter, you just see him in a lot more shit, and you're like, okay, this person's like reaching their peak. Like when Lee Moriarty started showing up on a bunch of posters, there's like you can just kind of feel it. You're like, oh god, I haven't seen this name a lot. Like there's got to be something like that's catching on with this person, you know, and it just starts to go up.
I'm glad that we got Lee in before he signed.
Yeah.
Because it's not damn going to be impossible to get a hold of him to do anything.
So what do we got looking forward to if there's anything that we can know about Killer Clowns coming up at the Logan Square Auditorium?
Let's see. Two more.
You released a few names.
Qualifying. Come again?
I believe I saw on Facebook that you guys released a couple names of talent at that show, right?
Oh yeah, I mean they're on the. We try not to be the people that put people on the poster that are not going to be there. So like Trevor Outlaw will be there, Kylie Ray will be there.
The poster
Craig
is
Mitchell will
Frank
be
the Clown.
There.
Ain't
Yeah,
it?
but there's more people on it. There's
Right,
more people on it.
right. Okay.
There's people in the background, like Trevor's getting choked out in the background.
Oh, okay. I just remember the three like Frank the Clown faces.
I promise you. I promise you that wasn't done on purpose either.
Okay.
I mean, I like it. If it was on purpose, I would give that person a handshake. But
oh, okay. Well, if you ever show up again, feel free to shake my hand, and that'll be great. And then Danhausen will be there, so it'll be fun. 2 more qualifying matches, not qualifying, but 2 more tournament matches, first round tournament matches. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything until we announce them.
This
Cool.
is. Are we gonna see not at this show, but in the upcoming shows, Halloween Battle Royal?
The Halloween Battle Royal will not be taking place this year.
Oh,
fuck it.
James,
God
dude.
damn it.
Well,
God,
just
dude.
to point things out, with I don't know if you've heard of this little thing called COVID-19
COVID.
and the amount of bodies that are required to have that battle royal.
That's fair.
I
It's in
mean,
the
Castro
best interest-
takes up 4 slots.
For real.
It's in the best interest of all parties not to do it at least this year. But like I've told someone else that asked, if there is hundreds of people that miss the battle royal, let us know and we'll bring it back. But as of for now, it's not going to be there. I'm sure there's going to be, several tens of you, specifically all that sit together, that are going to miss it. But it in all honesty, it's just right now is not the time to be cramming that many bodies into a wrestling ring, into a locker room like that. And I mean, the fans, at least you have the masks, you guys can control how much breath you take and how much spit you allow on you from Chris to Charlie and Charlie to Chris. So in the wrestling
Like that hashtag.
yeah, good job. So it's just it's just not feasible this year.
Okay. So we could start a petition though to bring it back in 2022.
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay. How many signatures do we need?
Oh, I don't want signatures. I want people to tweet back.
He just wants.
Wait till after the 22nd, and then put your little petition online. And I want to see the people say they want it back.
He just
And they
said
have to
little
have a
petition,
certain
so
amount
he's
of
already
followers, too.
assuming.
Oh, a certain amount of followers. What? I mean,
And I want them to have a certain amount of followers to prove that there's not 16 accounts created by one individual.
what if the
That's too
person
much.
just joined Twitter? They found out about freelance, joined Twitter, and then tweets us the next day. Like, are they not human? Do they not count?
No, they're Chris in his room with his third account.
Okay.
All right. Well, just know that, Halloween Battle Royals for freelance is something I look forward to every year. I talk about it often on this podcast. And, hopefully when it's safe, yes, bring it back. I understand why we wouldn't have it this year, but
yeah,
still.
Who knows? Who knows? I could be lying to you. So
I just got sad. I think.
It still made me sad.
I think I just got sad.
All right, we gotta bring this back up. So when is GPA losing that title?
He's losing it when he loses it.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's the thing he's doing right now? Open enrollment challenge.
The open enrollment challenge.
The GPA Open
Nice.
Enrollment Challenge.
The open book test.
Who knows? All it's gonna take is the right person to answer the challenge and beat up GPA.
There you go.
Ideally,
That's what we might see.
ideally, who do you want to see beat him?
And he's got the freelance underground belt, so that's going to be someone I think who would primarily
It's not a belt, pal. It doesn't hold up your pants.
title, championship title. I don't know who on the freelance underground roster I think has
Hashtag
worked their
Viva La
way
Chico.
up.
There you go.
No, I mean Chico and Danger Mask Chico and Danger Mask are on a different path, guys. They're on the path to the tag team
you can't
titles.
distract them. Yeah, you can't
Okay.
distract them. You're right about that.
Hey.
I mean the Bang Bros are the champions now. See,
Charlie, you were
So-
there for that, right?
I watched it on Phase In.
Oh, did you?
He
What
tuned
episode
in.
was it on?
4?
Oh
I think it was
man,
5.
no, you're wrong. Absolutely wrong.
5?
Who said 5?
I think it was
5
5,
was
right?
wrong
I was
too.
what?
No,
Terrible.
How many fucking
Terrible.
episodes are there?
It's
6?
a total of 8.
Oh,
then it was
You
7.
know, if you keep guessing numbers and going up, you're eventually.
It wasn't.
gonna get it.
Then it's 7.
It was
'cause-
past 3
yeah.
because I watched 1, 2, and 3. I know that for sure.
Listen,
Yeah,
I
it
saw
was
them hold the
episode 7.
titles live, and that's how I found out.
Yeah, if you were at No Place Like Home and on September 3rd, you would have seen that they were champs.
Yep, we did.
I was.
You were there?
I was
No,
there.
no, no.
I was there.
You
for
were
that.
there?
No,
I was there for that.
Not, no
and
place
we
like
didn't
home.
tweet it out. We're like, we didn't
It was-
even spoil it. We were on our podcast.
Was
We were
it?
like,
Was it
there's
No
something
Place
about
Like
the
Home?
Bang Bros that is really good about them, and it looks right. And we're not going to say what it was because we
You're
don't want
right.
to spoil it.
Okay, James got mad. We don't go to his shows.
You just put your thumb over your phone.
No, I was seeing how much battery life I had left in my phone,
Oh.
twisting you guys around. Sorry, because
okay.
you got me for 9% more.
Okay,
All right.
we're coming up on the 2-hour mark here.
You
So
trying to
yeah,
go 24 hours or what?
I mean, this is 200 episode. I don't know, 200 minutes. How long is that?
the
Pass that up, no?
60
I-
times 2 is 120 times 3.
I didn't
is
expect
180.
3 hours and 20 minutes. Come on, man.
Yes. So the Bang Bros should be the champs, and then they'll have some heel team
They are.
or whatever. Yeah, they'll have some heel team take it off them, and then after they have an awesome run, and then that's when all in the background, Viva La Danger is going to be building up their resume too, like alongside, all in the background, and then Viva La Danger is going to be. So they're two spots away. I'm booking your shows right now. They're 2 spots away.
Hey,
They're two twice removed in the future from the belts. That's what the title, excuse me.
Can we get a refresher? Who are for Freelance Underground?
Yeah, what's
Who
your
are your
mid card?
champions? And who are your champions on
GPA's
freelance?
GPA
Right.
is the FU champion.
Mm-hmm.
His fiance Laney Luck is the independent champion. Bang
Okay,
Bros are the
correct.
tag champs.
Okay.
Freelance wrestling world champion Vacant
Vacant.
having another strong run with another world heavyweight championship. Good old Vacant. Then you've got the legacy champion, who is Robert Anthony. And the
Right.
freelance world tag team champions currently are the Take It Home Wreckers of Mikey, Bucky, and Darren Corbin.
Oh fuck. Oh shit! I
Yes,
completely
okay.
forgot about that.
That's where I mean I don't want to be like I don't remember who your tag champs are, but now that you mentioned that, it's okay.
So who's your?
That's
so
a
who's
side
your mid?
conversation for us to have.
Okay. So who's your mid card then? So your question was, who do you think should take it off GPA? Who? It seems like a lot of people he's wrestling. Who's your mid card then? Who are your contenders? Like, what does 1, 2, 3 contender look like?
Charlie, you're booking the territory. You might as well just book who you want to be champ.
You got to invite
Well,
James
I
over to
was
your
gonna
pool if you want to
say-
talk that type of
I
stuff.
legitimately asked you, who do you think should take the title off of GPA?
I was gonna say
And your
Laney, but
response
then I
is,
remembered
well, who's in
she
your
had-
mid card?
I remember I was gonna say Laney, but then I remembered she had your belt, and then
She doesn't have my belt. She has my championship title.
your title. Excuse me, your mid card title. I need to see your roster. I need to see. Is your roster online somewhere?
They don't have a website.
freelanceunderground.com.
They've never wanted a website.
Right? You have a website, right, James?
No, I don't.
Not Freelance
But
Underground.
It's funny.
Freelance
since
does.
I got access to everything freelance, I saw many moons ago an email from somebody stating that they wanted to build a freelance website.
No, the freelance website was built.
I know, but somebody else.
Oh, somebody you're cutting
Yeah.
off.
We're losing you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the 9% is going down.
Yeah. Who? Well, Chris
Charlie
helped
offered
build
to
the.
build the freelance website.
Did I? Did I? That's because I knew Chris could do it. I was gonna then take that task and hand it to Chris, which he ended up.
Assign it.
Well, Chris knew I was gonna do that. Chris knew. Like Chris. You did build their current website though, didn't you? Or
Freelance website was built by me.
Oh,
But
okay. I need a website.
Well, I'll send you terms and conditions, and we can talk about that.
Terms and conditions. Fine. I'll make sure Two Juice takes you out to Applebee's again.
Applebee's
night
is
at
safer than
Applebee's.
the local bars because the local bars are dangerous. Yeah.
Hey, what's the plan with Storm?
Who?
What's the plan with Storm? He's been wrestling. I like his. I like
Yeah.
his.
He's
The
hanging
stuff
around.
he's been doing.
Yeah, Storm's around.
All right.
Just wait and see. Just wait and see.
You
I'm not
heard it
gonna.
here first.
What do you want me to be like? Oh, this is what's gonna happen with Storm, and this is how it's gonna be done. You want me to just give away everything? Hold on, let me pull up the results for Final Phase for you, okay?
What about this? What about this person as a successor to GPA, beating GPA? Cole Radrick.
Cole Radrick's been consistent. I see him on the roster. I don't know if he's like after GPA, but James wants to hear opinions, and I could see him going after Laney. So
That would be a banger. I thought the Calvin Takeman GPA match was awesome. Like I thought Calvin Takeman would have been a good answer, but I feel like GPA has already beat him. That match was really good though.
Did GPA beat him though?
I mean, he got out of there with a win. He cheated, didn't he?
We cheated. All the shit
watched
that
that
GPA
one.
talks to management.
What are you getting at?
Right? No, I'm just saying. So why would you dismiss a Calvin Takeman? Same thing with like who else did he wrestle? Blair Onyx. Or did you at least see that match? How about the one
I did watch
August?
that match. I did watch that match.
Technically, Danhausen's owed a title match too. Still,
Yeah, that would be actually that's probably the best answer. That's probably the best answer, I think.
Ooh.
Even though he's still relevant. He's always relevant. Not that you saying like you put a title on to make a guy relevant. Like I'm saying he kind of doesn't need one, but I think that would be probably the best answer. Of like he's been here consistently, and he can main event, and he can have a really good run. So that would probably be the best. That wasn't my initial answer, but now if we're lining it up, I agree with Chris. Like Cole, maybe with more Laney title match. Danhausen probably against GPA.
Well, Shane Mercer just won the check. You remember the check?
The check. Yes. I feel like we were the only ones keeping that idea alive.
Shane Mercer just won the check. Glad you guys watched the episode.
I told you I did not.
So he's got the check.
Oh,
What about Shane Mercer? What?
How many
let's see
giant
here.
checks do you think that man can hold? Like 700 giant checks?
Probably. I'm trying to think. How about I don't know.
No, Shane Mercer. I would say no to Shane Mercer.
What about Craig? What about
I mean, we love
let's see
Craig.
who
Did
else.
you listen to that?
I'm looking at my wall here.
Okay, you're giving a shit for not coming to your shows. Did you listen to our Craig episode last week?
No, I haven't had the opportunity to because I've been stuck in a whole bunch of.
Wow.
I've got reasons. The first thing you said to me was about how many wrestling shows I've had over the last month.
Well, you could listen on the drive
here.
there, on the drive back. You could listen to this. You could listen to this before you go to like a podcast is accessible, my friend. You don't need to go to a certain place at a certain time to watch something.
Yeah, I do. You got to get in the zone for this shit.
Oh,
Especially
in the zone.
Here, ready for this? I'm on my way to a wrestling show after being at 6, 7, 8, 9 wrestling shows previously. Do you think I want to hear about wrestling on my way there?
I think so. You want to know what the people.
What about
saying,
like
right?
on the way to work? You're coming home from work. You had a terrible
You're
day.
right, yeah.
Pop on.
And the 9 minutes it takes me to get from my building to home, I'm going to listen to it. It's going to take me 3 weeks to listen to a podcast. You know what? I'll get to you in 3 weeks and let you know about the Craig Mitchell podcast.
Okay. And by that time, we'll have gone to a show maybe, and then we can be even for the month of October.
Maybe.
Sure. Maybe. I knew that was coming.
That's a common James answer. Yeah.
Oh, I got water. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm parched.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ran out of beer, you guys.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We might have one more visitor stopping by.
Oh, okay.
I'm DMing someone, so we'll see. He might be
Who?
leading us home.
Who has stopped by so far?
We've had 3 people besides you two. So we had the real Jeremy
D-Ray,
Zaha,
and yeah,
D-Ray,
D-Ray stop by?
and Chico.
I thought Trevor was going to stop by.
That's who I was just
Typical
DMing.
Trevor. He talks a lot of trash.
Talks a lot.
But just never shows up.
Well, that might change. That could change very, very soon. Let's see.
All right, James.
Does his mom got him cleaning his bedroom or something?
Pick a question from the wrestling buffet line: salad bar, hot plate, or dessert. These are super outdated, so that will make it even more fun.
Oh boy.
So
we'll
do you
go
want?
dessert. Dessert.
Okay. Now looking, I'm picking. That's interesting. What's a good idea for a show on the WWE Network? I mean, now featured on Peacock.
This is easy. Oh, this is an easy answer. One that features professional wrestling.
Not sports entertainment, right?
Not sports entertainment, but professional wrestling. They could call it let's see, C4 or maybe Carnage or something like that, where professional wrestling resides.
Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
or
If-
you know,
If you were designing a
something
new
that rhymes
match,
with Rampage.
if you were designing a new match, what would be the stipulations?
Oh, easy. 98% of a cage with no door match.
90% of a cage match. Oh god.
A Hell in a Cell with no roof, right?
Definitely.
That's a cage match.
Hell putting up a cell.
The past couple shows, that fucking cage has been in the ring truck, and literally it makes my stomach turn every time I see it.
Hey, are you still talking to Tony at all? Tony Nons?
Who's Tony? Oh, that guy. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
talked randomly here and there.
Okay.
If you're asking when he's going to return, I've already told him what he needs to do to return, and I don't think he's done any of it. So
We want to see him in the ring. We miss him. I feel like you
sure.
owed him a title
Oh.
shot still, you know.
Anything that happened in 2019, 2020, you might as well forget it happened.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I mean, the check stuck.
I
long
mean,
enough.
Charlie, you're booking, so you could do whatever you want.
I mean, the check has been around since what, 2017, 2019?
Yeah,
Somewhere
and then
in that
fucking
frame?
Marcus Crane cashed it at another company. So I don't know what to tell you about that one.
Is that true?
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, he cashed it in at Charlie's Wrestling Company, the CWC.
The CWC.
Oh god. You got CWC. You gotta have a wrestling promotion that ends in W, so you could do chants that sound like ECW, but there aren't. So it's like that's my marketing tip for you, James. And when you start a new promotion, if you ever do, it's got to have W at the end, so you could say.
I mean, if you want to go for an extreme freelance wrestling
you could be like
championship,
CCW, CC. You know, it's got to have the W at the end, because if you have CWC, you can't chant that. And then what are the
I've got
people
enough.
gonna chant?
I have enough wrestling. I have enough wrestling companies on my plate. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
when are you gonna book Sting?
When the guy doesn't want more money than I have. Well, Charlie, you're booking. So when you booking Sting?
I'll book him on a solo show. It'll be one match: Sting versus a person who will work
Nobody?
for $20. Yes. Sting versus the Invisible
Looks
Man.
like we're getting.
Is the
We're
Invisible
getting
Man
Sting
available?
versus Chico, apparently.
oh damn, that's dirty.
Oh no. But hey, I would
You
watch
let
it.
Chico.
Chico was getting a
Gotta
pumping,
check the
dude.
battery life.
Chico was grinding and getting a pumping, you know, working for that next match, and like he called in. And I just wanted to tell you he's out there working and hashtag Viva La Danger, you know.
Chico, real quick. Chico did really well on Saturday.
Good.
There, I said something
just
nice to
like
EK.
we know you
I'm
would.
not doing him dirty. I'm not doing him dirty.
You said something
Chico did
positive
really
in
well.
general. You did say something positive
It's a
in general.
This is a positive cast, so I have to say something positive, right?
This is the positive cast. You're right. Good for
So,
you, man. See, we bring
Chico-
the best out of you. Don't
Chico
you
did
think?
well.
So where's your counterpart? Where's Two Juice? Where's Caleb?
Did you check the Applebee's parking lot?
Yeah, I didn't. My fault.
Yeah, just look there.
That might be it.
You might find him there.
It's
Or
Wednesdays.
you can find him at Blarney Stone maybe too.
Oh, Blarney. Oh, I know where that is. I think I know where that is.
I don't know where that is.
Either one. But more than likely he's in his living room pulling the rest of his hair out, doing actual work.
Busy man.
This lag sucks so bad.
It must be your phone, I think.
Yeah, you might want to connect to the Wi-Fi, your neighbor's Wi-Fi
Probably
or
you.
something.
I think it's your internet.
Oh, it's my internet, okay. Shout out to StreamYard.com for having lag when it comes to me.
Just to you.
Just you, man. That's weird. That's so weird. I don't understand that.
I don't know. It is what it is, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Trevor?
I don't know.
Trevor's not
He said, you guys still going? I just got out of training. He said that 9:54. It's now 10:05. And I said, yes, but not for long.
James, what was your first indie show? The fact that he froze when I asked that tells us a lot. Charlie, did you freeze too?
Am I frozen? No, I'm not frozen.
Oh, no.
Do I look
Okay.
frozen?
No.
See, his internet
battery.
stinks. No one else has lagged tonight.
Right. I think he ran out of battery at this point.
Well, I've run out of patience for him.
I'll put him on hold. If he comes back, I'll see, and I'll bring him back on. But I mean, I think we're at the 2-hour mark. Do we want to keep going? Do we want to, call it a day?
I think go ahead, Alan.
I feel like I should get off so you guys can, do your thing. I just kind of stuck around.
Hey, man, we appreciated you. We appreciate you giving us some company.
You guys are awesome, man.
All right,
And,
make sure you follow up with James about that insurance stuff.
Hey, I got you too, Rome. You got like $10,000 worth of merchandise here.
Send us a link. Send us a link of your profile page, and we'll put it in the description.
Sounds good, guys. I'll let you go, man.
All right, it's good to see you.
Thanks,
Have a good
guys.
one.
Congrats again.
Yeah, congrats on the new house.
Thanks, bro.
All right, Charlie, we're here. We're wrapping up things. We'll do our usual go home cue.
Okay.
Social media, you can find us on 2 Heels and a Face. That's number 2 Heels and the Face over on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And clearly now YouTube, like this being streaming through YouTube. So go make sure you subscribe there. I don't know. I mean, we have a whole month of StreamYard, so we might just do this again next week. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see if we have a guest, if we're recapping the show. We actually had, wrestling to watch in the event of other things. So we had a couple of matches out here that we didn't even go through, but
yeah.
We'll see what next week holds for us. You can visit our website, 2heelsandaface.com. We have a Pro Wrestling Tee store. Let's give some more work for the real Jeremy Saha. You can check us out at prowrestlingtees.com/2heelsandaface. And we also have a phone number where you can leave a voicemail and talk crap, maybe not talk crap, maybe just some feedback. Say whatever you want to say. You will be edited if it's, needed, but it won't. I won't draw a hard line on that. You can curse. The number is 872-222-7661. Again, that's 872-222-7661. And as we throughout our 200 episodes, we've always hashtag push Paco. For the latest run, we've hashtag Viva La Chico.
Mm-hmm.
Paco and Chico are underdogs in the indie scene that people love to see wrestle. We need to see them out there, different places, everywhere they want to be. So much success to them. Hashtag push Paco, hashtag Viva La Chico. Any closing thoughts, Charlie?
No, this is a great idea by you. Well executed by you on the technical side. So I'm just appreciative of Chris Ramiro of Rome. Appreciative of Rome.
At Compadre Chris. Super low activity on Twitter.
No, I'm just grateful, man. I'm just really grateful that we've been able to do this and we've been able to coexist. And we'd be able to just have these really good experiences with people. I think that's always been the goal, is just to have a good time. And I think we consistently do that and we'll just continue to share other people's stories as they come up. We've had a whole new crop of wrestlers of stories that we've shared. And I think we can rehash some old. So
absolutely. We had wrestlers that, have gone on to, greater, bigger things than the indies. We've talked to wrestlers that are making their way in the indies. So, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting not us, but them, listening to their stories, listening to their wrestling buffet lines, where they get to talk to you and you get to know them at a different level outside of those, 5, 6, 7, 10 minutes in the ring.
Yeah.
And that's why we do this. So 200 episodes are in the bank now. And we'll see, we'll keep going as long as, people are listening, people are tuning in. This is the first time that we do like a live stream. So for those, if you're a podcast listeners, if you've been listening throughout, thank you for hanging on, because we've definitely shown some visuals. Check us out on YouTube if you want to see who, I can't even remember, the Sweeney guy that his full name, to something Sweeney, that Jeremy mentioned. We brought up different imagery on Charlie's costumes. So check us out on YouTube. You can look at this episode there. And Charlie's also been doing a great job at uploading all of our episodes on YouTube when we do Zoom recordings. So it's been a fun journey. This is not the end. It's just a milestone, and we'll see what the next milestone is.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to take it on, man. I'm just excited to enjoy wrestling. I mean, Monarchs versus Kylie coming up. AEW is really hot right now. I can't wait to get back to the Logan Square Auditorium. Those are all good times. I still have so many people I want to show Logan Square to and have them experience a show. So we're going to hopefully be bringing some new faces around. And
let's not forget about the Berwyn Eagles Club. It's such a special place.
It's such a special place, man. I love the intimacy of that place. And when that place is rocking, it's like, it's such a fucking great time. So let's crush some Modelo's while we can,
There you go. Make sure you remember, wrestling is a buffet. Feel free to hashtag that along with this episode. Make sure to hashtag Viva La Chico. All these hashtags. Push Paco. Here, I'll make one. Push Paco real quick. Just
beat up GPA.
There's beat up GPA. What else? Well, I mean, I think that's
that's good.
That's good enough, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hashtag we made it to episode 200. Let's end this broadcast.
Yes, we did.
All right.